Hi beautiful angels, this is Arshna with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each one of you to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Today I'm bringing a reading for the Twin Flames for January 2020. So I want to look at what is January as we start out this year, bringing forth in the mind, the heart, and the action space for the masculine collective and the feminine collective. So during all my readings, if you're new to my channel, when I'm saying he, I'm referring to the divine masculine, but truly it's really not gender specific. You could be the holder of the masculine energy and don't have to be a male. Whatever aspect that you resonate with, take that. Having said that, all readings are really timeless, even though I'm saying January. But because the universe is opening portals, I try to bring forth readings with months and also the timeless readings. They always are truly timeless. But it's when the portal opens up from the universe, there's a great push, there's a great opening, and there are greater chances in which you can manifest whatever you are looking to manifest. So what I've been feeling as I was praying and meditating on what is really coming forth for the twins, with all the readings that I've been doing for the month of December, for the year 2020, Twin Flames, the yearly readings, a lot of similar themes is what I'm feeling is coming forth. There's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, and there's a lot of coming together in the union energies, what I'm picking up. When I'm talking about a union energy, and when we are in different stages, what this could really mean is perhaps you're just about connecting with a twin flame. So you're just starting out your journey. So there'll be many waves that you'll be going through. When I'm talking about a union, it is you clearing away those limiting beliefs, you clearing away and becoming this beautiful lotus and opening all the petals of the lotus, opening your heart to true love, to yourself, loving all of who you are, loving all of who you are. That's what we mean by union. The more and more we can face our shadow and come together, the more we bring in the counterpart in the physical reality. Like I've mentioned before in my other videos, physical matter is dense matter. So it takes time for things to materialize in the physical reality. It must first take place at the spiritual level. It must take place in the spiritual realm. And once those things are manifested in the spiritual realm, they trickle down into our physical reality that we see with the physical eyes, that we experience with our senses. So let's begin. So let's look at the general energies that are coming forth for the twins in the month of January. There we have the masculine opening their heart, loving relationships. Truly, there's a shift taking place. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Thank you, angels. What's the energy that's coming forth in January for the twins, angels? What is the energy for the twins in the month of January? This is the third time I'm doing this reading. The first time I didn't realize my mic was not on. We had beautiful cards before too, so I'm going to just pull one message, angels. I'll do one more shuffle. Thank you. We had communication earlier, and this time we have throat chakra. Similar energy, opening of the throat chakra, speaking the heart's truth, really speaking the heart's truth. There's a lot of blue, and I did see third eye opening and the third chakra. So the divine masculine collectives who have been holding on to speaking their truth, speaking and really not sharing. And look at what we pulled out. Crown chakra. Aries, divine love, divine union, divine connection. They recognize that they are divine beings. They know that they're spiritual beings, not just based on what the eyes have shown, that there is their soul. They're connecting deep within the soul with their heart. Oh, this is beautiful, angels. This is so beautiful. I love this. Thank you, angels. The divine masculine is truly opening their heart to this divine connection, to this divine union. And here is the divine feminine, energy of 11. She's been leading the way. She's been guiding. She's been opening her heart. And he's crowning that. This is a coming together of the masculine and the feminine energy here. So beautiful. I want us to be able to see that right here. Maybe the divine feminine right here. So we have such beautiful energies to begin our reading. I love it. Even when I have to repeat a reading, different messages come. Different messages come. So let's look at what's going on with the divine masculines. The overall energy. First, I wanted to show you, because these decks are already prayed over and shuffled. Okay. There is love, union, equal partnership, coming together. They really want to have this. This is the overriding energy, bottom of the deck right now. We're beginning it. This is beautiful. So, divine masculine's energy at the beginning of the month, as we start out January 2020. See, I want you to look at these cards first. So the divine masculines have been holding back their heart, have been holding back, speaking what they truly, truly feel with the divine feminine, with other people, afraid that they will be judged, afraid that they would be letting people down, afraid that they would be hurting other people, or they needed to be a certain way. But now the divine masculines are realizing that that's not who they are. They're getting this clarity. They're rising in spiritual power. I'm feeling a rising of the energy. They're rising in spiritual power. They're gaining a lot of clarity. The month of December has brought in life review. Have a look at the December reading. So as they have been doing this life review, they're clearly now getting a perspective on what is it that truly makes them happy? Who is it that truly connect with? That they feel at one with? Where there's a lot of compassion, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of generosity, there's a lot of reciprocity, there's a lot of harmony. That it is time to speak the truth. This is the Queen. She's intuitive and she speaks the truth. She guides and moves forward in truth. There's the opening of the throat chakra. There's the opening of the heart and speaking the truth, because they're connected to the divine, the energy of the divine masculine. What are the divine masculines? And look what's at the bottom of the deck. This is amazing, okay? Because the wheel came in the January general reading, not a twin flame reading. This card seems to be a permanent theme in pretty much all my readings for the last couple of months. What is the divine masculine thinking about the divine feminines in the month of January? What's going on in their conscious awareness? What is the energy that's coming forth for them? What's their mind thinking about the connection, about the divine feminine angels? What are the divine masculines thinking about? a lot of happiness. They're thinking about, there's a lot of shift, that this is going to be like a swift, sudden shift that's taking place. Even this has come so many times for me. Okay. These were the 3 cards that were wanting to come. So what I'm feeling here for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine, but they're feeling for the divine counterpart right now. These are the cards we got. That they had this wonderful structure before they met you. And then, look at what happened to that structure. It shook the foundation. It shook the foundation to the core for the divine masculine. They were not expecting this. This was out of the blue. They had their life all planned out. They had their life going a certain way. They had certain thinking patterns. They wanted to do certain things. You know, each one of us has that. Like, this is my goal. This is how I want to, this is how I see my life panning out. But that is what the twin flame journey is. To show your greatest potential and what is it that you are refusing to see and face. Your shadows. So for the divine masculines, for years on, for years on, for that, all that conditioning, this is what you're supposed to do. This is how it's meant to be. This is what success is. This is what everything means. All those structures are breaking down because the divine masculine is growing stronger and stronger in his spirit. There's so much heart chakra awakening that took place in 2019. There's so much spiritual knowledge that they gained. There's so much spiritual insight and connection to the divine, to the universal love, to the universe itself, that they're questioning their structures. They're not sure. There's this big sudden shift, big revelation that will take place. For the divine masculines, that's what they're feeling in their heart. Revolutionize. Revolutionize this connection. I'm done, says the divine masculine. I'm done with the old way. I need something new. I want to get in there. Swift and fast. Right? This is swift energy. This is swift. You see that? There's that swift. Boom. There's this swift energy coming in. So there is this swift energy that's coming in. And they want to ground this. I want to feel like this. They feel like the king when they're with you. They feel at home, at one. They know they can create anything together with you. They want to ground this connection. They want to have stability and really have all this abundance to share and create with you. That's what they're feeling in their heart space. Beautiful. Because they're being guided. They're being guided. They've opened their hearts. They're opening their heart chakra. They're connecting more and more with their crown chakra. So they're going to start speaking their truths. Small speaks. Small speaks meaning they're starting to share their truth, what they truly believe. Starting small in different areas with different people. And the more they're doing that, the more they feel better. They feel more whole. They feel more real. And they're getting all the guidance from within. That's what's creating the structure. The structure. This is, to me, I'm not feeling like a destabilization in this. I'm really feeling like I want to revolutionize this connection. That's what I'm feeling. I want to revolutionize this connection. So what are the possible steps that the divine masculines would want to take in this month towards their divine counterpart angels? Yeah, this one came out in that last reading too. They want to manifest. They know that they are now recognizing their utter ability to manifest anything. And rightfully so. This is a very yang energy. Card number 1. Major Arcana. We begin the journey from the Fool. And now you're the Magician. Divine Masculine. You want to manifest this connection. This is the deep spiritual connection. You're manifesting this into the physical. And you're doing all the spiritual work. I did start, before even pulling out the cards, that everything must manifest in the spiritual world before it comes down. This is what they're doing, bringing it down. They want to manifest this connection. What's coming for January? What are the intentions towards the divine feminine? Angels. Okay, this one wanted to come, and this one wanted to come. Yes. So there's been a lot of inner journey. They've really looked inward. Looking at this journey, looking at where they've been, where they're at, and where they want to go. So we're still bringing in that energy from December. Well, this Hermit card is going to continue on in this year. We'll be taking a lot of hermitage journey. So life review. During this life review, they recognized that they needed to move away from certain things, certain behavior patterns, certain structures that were just not serving them. It was very difficult. How do you break free from tradition? How do you break free from certain religious factors that you've grown in? How do you break free from what the society deems that you need to do or you should do? That means they need to move away from their definition of success, prosperity, and look at things from another perspective. I'm feeling they want to protect the feminine energy. This is another aspect that I'm feeling. That I want to take you far away, somewhere away from all this pain and all this turbulence, into somewhere calm together. What are they wishing to manifest in the month of January? Angels, divine masculines, what are you wishing to manifest in January with your twin? I just asked the question, what do you wish to manifest in January with your twin divine masculine? And the divine masculine says, here we are, Archana. I'll show you what I want to manifest. I'll show you what I want to manifest. I want to manifest this love, this partnership, this loving connection. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Do you know? This is so beautiful. Thank you, angels. I feel blessed. And I guess there was a reason why that reading was not meant to go, even though they were beautiful cards. I'll integrate the messages from them. I already am integrating those messages. Let's look at the energy of the divine feminine for the month of January, angels. What is the energy of the divine feminine in the month of January 2020, angels? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I'm so glad I'm redoing this reading. Meaning, I didn't really do anything. It's the angels. I want to make sure I'm kind of plugged in now. Yeah, it's recording. 15 minutes in. This is what the energy is of the divine feminine. There is a rebirth. There is an utter fulfillment on the cards. There's the Ace of Cups coming in. Overflowing love. This is the energy. She is anchoring in this vibration of, this is a stable foundation. Remember, we're starting the year, stable foundations. This is 2020. She's stabilizing. I feel this one is more in terms of, not with a twin, but more in terms of what she's doing. Her work, her entrepreneurship. She is standing in her power, using her masculine energy to create the life of her dreams. This is her. This is her crowning the masculine energy within her to become whole. Revering. Is that a word? No, reverence is the word. Reverence of this divine energy. The energy of protection. The energy of caring. The divine masculine. She's crowning the divine masculine energy within her. And God is going to reward her with this new beginning in work, in love. This is beautiful. Thank you. What is the Divine Feminine thinking about her Divine counterpart in the month of January? We already have beautiful cards. Thank you, Divine Feminine. What are you thinking about? This one came out in the other reading too. So she knows that she needs to be patient in this journey. She knows that both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine are individual souls on their own soul path here, learning and integrating the lessons, learning to find the whole love within themselves first before they can come in union on the physical. So I'm feeling like she knows, Divine Feminines know, that this is a spiritual connection and that there is a blending that's taking place in the spiritual realm. You see that? There is a blending that's taking place in the spiritual realm. What is the Divine Feminine thinking about this connection in the month of January? Beautiful Divine Feminines. Okay, I'm now going to pull 3 cards like this because look at this card. This is what? 2 of Cups. There's the dolphin energy, the gold, and the silver. The gold representing the masculine energy and the silver representing the feminine energy. Utter happiness. This is the cetacean matrix. Dolphins have a very, very high vibration. So this is showing a high vibrational connection. She knows this in her mind, that this is it. This is from the Divine Masculine. This is from the Divine Feminine. Same energy. What is the Divine Feminine feeling in her heart space for her Divine counterpart at this time, angels? What is she feeling? Beautiful. They got the Queen of Swords and you have the King of Swords right here. You have utter clarity in your heart. You're connected to the spiritual realm. You are moving forward, knowing, deep knowing in your heart, without a shadow of doubt, how to move forward in your life, in your work, and towards this connection. You feel that. And you're holding that sword of truth. That I speak my truth. I'm connecting to the divine energy. The divine energy flows through me. And I feel that in my heart. I feel that in my heart. What is the Divine Feminine feeling in her heart space in the month of January for her divine counterpart angels? There's a lot of passion. I'm not really feeling fear here. This is the devil energy. I'm feeling like this is a very passionate connection. Very passionate connection. I'll take one more message on what she's feeling with this devil energy in the heart space in the month of January. There you go. This is just coming out. This is coming out in all readings. 1111 portal. She's feeling, this is my twin. I know that. I'm ready to ground this connection. I know that, and I trust the divine. I have utter clarity. So another thing that's coming forth, and let me share this message because it's coming forth here right now. Okay, I just saw at the bottom of the deck you've got your wishes, your wish fulfillment card, your 9 of Cups. Yeah, how interesting that the devil is in between this. So don't allow any sort of fear to take you away from your clear path. Because as the unions come close, This is the low vibration energy that's going to prevent a union from coming forth. And suddenly I'm feeling like a massive headache. Absolutely, it just hit me as I'm talking. I can just feel that. This is definitely a strong message. So don't allow any fears to deter you from your path. Stay true, Divine Feminine, to your spiritual path, your spiritual journey. You are a goddess. Remember that. You're a goddess. Incarnate on earth to anchor in this vibration of love and light. You are. Okay. So what are the intentions, action steps that the Divine Feminine wants to take towards her counterpart in the month of January, angels? Divine Feminines, what steps would you want to take towards this connection in the month of January? For all the Divine Masculines watching, she wants to bring in this balance. To pull a few cards. Let's look at the energy. I'm feeling one more. Yeah, thank you. A lot of swords energy, a lot of mental clarity, rightfully so, as we begin the month of January. You're beginning your manifestation process. So I'm feeling here what the Divine Feminine Collective wants to do towards this connection, towards bringing wholeness within herself, is connecting and gaining insight. She's connecting a lot with the crown chakra. So I'm feeling like the High Priestess energy right here. So she is, wow, I suddenly saw something in those two cards. So what I'm seeing is that as the Divine Masculines are taking this journey inward to open their heart, because we're connected in the heart, we're connected in the spiritual realm. When the Divine Masculine delves into the depths of the heart, he finds the Divine Feminine there. When he finds the Divine Feminine there, she's offering love, she's offering insight, she's offering a lot of insight. I'm hearing insight. She's offering clarity. So she's upholding the truth. She's wanting to have a balance be restored within this connection. So what she's doing is bringing things in balance by going inward for herself and always upholding the truth. There may be a time I feel like, it's not here in the cards here, but that's something what I picked up right now, is you may have to, you will, be defending your own spiritual journey, your own spiritual path towards other people. And because you're going to constantly be upholding your own truth for what you believe in, you're going to be coming from a place of love, and you'll always be offering love and partnership, forgiveness and compassion to others. You're not going to be able to, this lower energy is not going to bring your energy down. You're already risen out a lot, Divine Feminine. So I feel like the universe is bringing in balance for you. So you're waiting for the balance to be restored. Okay, there's a lot of balancing energies here. There's a 2, equal partnership. There's a 2, equal partnership. 4, equal partnership. 6, equal partnership here. So we're looking at another 6, equal partnership here. See? So I'm feeling like a lot of balancing energy that's coming in. Okay, we did see the temperance card there too. Again, a balancing energy. So I'm feeling like in the month of January, the Divine Feminine is going to be always speaking the truth, but it's going to be a gentle truth. It is the truth that comes in from the heart of the Divine Feminine, which is coming as the words of the Divine coming through her heart. She's always upholding the truth and offering that truth to others, gently, lovingly, sharing her wisdom with others. She may be sharing the wisdom with the divine masculine if you're in communication, but what I'm picking up really is for the twins who are not in communication or in very, very limited communication. For sure, there's going to be a lot of opening because you're offering that insight in the heart to the masculine collective. You have crowned the masculine energy. The masculine energy have been crowning the feminine energy. So with this balancing that's taking place, the twins are meeting in the heart. You're meeting in the spiritual realm, and you're gaining and exchanging that knowledge, the insight, the connection, and you're creating that bond. The stronger that bond gets in the spiritual world, the more it comes down into the physical reality. Beautiful energies. Beautiful. Let's ask the romance angels what they have for the month of January for the twins. January 2020 brings the energy of lighthearted, to be playful, loving, flirtatious, happiness, moving away from that heavy energy. Working on that partnership. When the masculine comes forward, seeking forgiveness to open their heart, don't go rushing back into that devil energy. I want to remind you, Divine Feminine, that would be the time where you might get tempted. You might get tempted and fall back into an old pattern. Remember that you've been doing a lot of inner work. It's not going to be worth it to fall back into that pattern. Rise above it. Rise above it, because that's who you are. That's what your vibration is meant to anchor in this reality, in this world, in Gaia right now. So work on that part. When you're talking about working on your partnership, all these are partnership cards right here that have come up. So allow your heart to open. Offer forgiveness. Accept forgiveness. Offer compassion. Accept compassion. So give and receive lovingly and freely. Forgive the past and start a new cycle. 2020 is bringing in destined events. Destiny's calling. Destined events are taking place. This is not a random chance that it's happening like that. Reconciliation. There is a coming together of the two polar energies. The divine masculine wants to come in and open their heart, speak their heart, really come forward and speak the truth. Really. Remember the word? Revolutionize. I want to revolutionize this connection is what I'm hearing. They'll probably talk about that they had to work with a lot of family. They probably were in a lot of traditional roles and raised in very, very strong patriarchal society. They were probably taught not to really lead a revolution. Okay? But to conform. And I'm also feeling, and I don't remember in which reading I did this, but do watch some of my readings because they are now all kind of intermingling with the energies that are coming in, because this one talks about forgiving your parents. Our relationship with our mother and our relationship with our father is going to affect how we bring in and experience love, whether it's this twin flame love or other relationships in our life. When we are holding on to resentments, or we are holding on to grudges, or what should have been, or we were not treated correctly, or this was unfair, or you had expectations of how your parents should have, could have done some things, it's time to let that go. Really let that go, because they're human beings. Try to see things from their challenges. They had their own challenges. They had their own limitations. And they had their own spiritual understanding and growth that they had to encounter and go through. So they did the best that they could at that time. Appreciate the wisdom, forgive and embrace the loving mother and the all protective father. And when we start to do that, when we heal those childhood relationships and wounds and reconnect with that aspect, we start to become whole. We start to bring in our soul fragments that were lost in other relationships and other karmics. It's a coming together. It's a coming together. Thank you, angels, for this message, because this is a powerful message that must be wanting to come for the collective through different readings. Yeah. So perhaps this is just children. They're probably going to come forth and tell you that they were wanting to come forth, and perhaps there were children involved, yours, theirs, that they have responsibilities, and they were not able to share what they felt, what they wanted. They're reconciling. They really want to bring in that love. Look, I just said they really want to bring in that love. They really want to be able to, this is retreat, to be able to go someplace and disconnect really from this world and speak with you, have heart-to-heart conversations, and kind of tell you, this is what's been really going on in my life, and I feel this love, this connection. How are we going to move forward? How can we do these things? What is it that we must do? What are some of the responsibilities that I have, and how can we I feel like all those conversations are going to come up, or at least the seeds of that will begin in the month of January. I feel like one more message wants to come out. Your love life is ascending to a new level. This is 2020. We are anchoring in higher vibration of love. So all your prayers, this is the bottom of the deck, all the wishes that you've been wishing to connect and come in the physical reality together with your soulmate, with your twin flame, the angels are saying that they have heard your prayers. You've connected deep in the spiritual realm. You have opened your hearts, divine feminines and the divine masculines. But first I have to speak to the divine feminine, because you started this journey. You opened your hearts. You had to go through all those dark nights of the soul. You really had to look inward. And you did a lot of spiritual learning. There's been a lot of growth that's taken place. And you are being recognized for all the work that you've done. And the time for abundance is here. The time for all your heart's desires to be manifested is here now. And for that, I'm going to speak to the divine masculines now. You are opening more and more of your heart. And the more you express in any area, whether it's at work, other relationships, towards family, anything, you're going to start to free yourself from old conditions. And you're going to anchor in this new vibration. I'm just seeing this new grid system being formed right as I'm talking to you. This is my favorite song that's playing on and it always comes at a time when I'm actually tapping into the divine masculine collective. It's one of my happiest songs from YouTube. So January is really bringing in a lot of love energy and an opening of the heart and the throat. So I'm truly wishing a lot of love and happiness to the twins. Sending you love and light. This is Arshna with Divine Soul Resonance.